Good morning, everybody. Whoops, I forgot to start up Unity. Select stream, refresh. We got like an hour to work, and then probably gonna go get some breakfast. It is 9:30, December 8th, 2024. And we are working on a couple of things. I need to work on the inversion mechanic. I kind of last night in some like in-betweens on from playing games, I tried to make a rope. So there is a rope in the scene right now, but it is not a functioning rope. It is not super good. It is a rope, so that's something. Let me get these. While this is loading, oh no, it's done. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's this thing. Haven't quite figured out how to get it to work yet. Yeah. I kind of want to play with this a little bit more. Maybe just a bit more before we move on. Let me get rid of this box collider, remove component, and then add a capsule collider. I think a capsule collider might actually work better for these. See how that works. This out of the way. What the heck? Why does the capsule collider work so much better? Okay, so this box still has like the grab on it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a script for hanging, which takes the player, unlocks his Z rotation, and then like he can like swing back and forth and stuff. I'm gonna put the player on a hinge and let him swing on this thing. Let's see, something's up with this down here. You think it's because... Let's try that. But I have to work on the inversion mechanic right now. That works pretty good. But whatever that is, not sure what's causing that. Yeah, it's doing some weirdness. I'll keep playing with it. But let's work on the inversion mechanic for now. So that actually means that I have to take my assets and change them all to white, because I'm gonna let scripts control the color. So I have to go find my little guy's color, or his what do you call it? I have to go find his sprite. My God. I have to go find his sprite file so that I can change the colors. And then also I need to make his eyes a separate entity as well. I've been meaning to do that, and it's going to be quite a lengthy thing to go through. So let's get on it. I gotta just kind of go through here. It might be in pictures. There's nothing even in here. Okay, how about this? Paint. I don't think it's in here. No. This is Project Cobra. This is different. Okay. Then that means the only other place is here. No. It's a bunch of Veil builds. Checks Cobra. No, not Cobra. Mist. Assets. player sprite sheet. So I did put it in here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do file, new. We're actually, can we just copy this file? Rename to v2. Open that up. Okay. I just realized we're gonna have to like re-rig everything because of this change for his eyes. Oh no, not necessarily. It's just we're gonna have to like replace the sprites. Okay, so let's get his eyes out. Select this and select this. Copy them. Move them over here. Oh, I didn't do it right. Well, we're gonna select, copy paste, move them over here, and then we're gonna recolor this to be completely black. Select none, head, cover that up. Okay. Now, instead of black, everything is gonna be white. Sorry. Okay. Marvel Rivals is done downloading. It's an arm. Okay, there you go. File, save as. V2, save. File, save then. Oh my gosh, what? PSD. Okay, and then file, export as a PSD. I need it to be a PSD, that was one of the things. Let's see, I should have a PSD file extension. Okay, so replace that. Just so I have it. Just so that I have it. File. Save as. V0. File. Export as. V0. PSD. Okay. I should be able to close this now. Now I should be able to go into my player. We're gonna just create a folder for sprites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here's some sprite sheets. Here's a PSD. Here's a PSD. Here's a PSD. Let's look at its multiple. Okay. Now I want to look at this. Oopsie. Sorry. Close that. Let's open up the sprite editor. I just want to see how it did it. Because it looks like that's all the sprites. And a bunch of bones. This has none of that. Let's see what's different. Point, no filter. Okay. Makes those look a little bit better. Can I rename this? Nope. It's a little too late there for that, I guess. Okay, that does look better. Okay, so this is where I'm a little fuzzy on how to do this again. Let's open sprite editor, skinning editor. Okay, this is just all the bones created. This is all normal. So let's look at this and do the same thing. Or actually, one thing that I need to do, or that I need to check to see if I can take my player. Turn this off, bring this here. I need to look at his head. Player, scripts, sprites, head. Does that work? No, it does not, because it's not. Damn it, I need to like redo all of the animations. Right arm is the inside arm? Outside arm. Oh, it says it. Is that animating? So the answer is no, I can't just swap in and out sprites. Ooh, bummer. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so let me try something a little different. Let's delete this again. Let's take this. Can I get all of these outside of the, like as an individual? So let's take the player, copy him again, drop that down, put it over here, take this, turn it off. Body, let's just drop this in. Why does it go away? Hmm. It opens this up, this spreadsheet, but it's not like I can edit it. Okay. Then it might just be that I have to redo it. That's fine. So let's go ahead and discard the changes there. Grab this, delete that. It would be nice if I could just overwrite stuff like that. I don't see why. Let me keep looking around a second. There's no differences. What a bummer. Because then I'm not going to be able to use the animations or anything. Because it's all going to be different bones. Let me just keep looking. Because it's this sprite sheet here that has all the bones and stuff. Let's ask chat. In Unity, is there a way to swap sprites out once I've rigged a sprite sheet? Go to your game object with the rigged sprite, add sprite library component. Okay. It says ensure rig is applied, set up the sprite library, go to your game object with the rigged sprite. Game object with the rigged sprite, sprite library. Define categories and entries in the sprite library to organize your sprites. For example, category head 1, head 2. Okay. Head 1. So head 1. Head 02. Okay. Drag your alternative sprites into the appropriate entries in the sprite library. Add the sprite resolver component. Attach a sprite resolver component to the game object with the sprite renderer that needs to change. Okay, wait. Ensure the rig is applied. Set up the sprite library. Go to your game object with the rigged sprite. This is my game object with the rigged sprite. But does it mean it wants me to put this here? Or does it want me to put it here? I might go here instead. That's sprite resolver. Why does it go up there? Okay. When I swap sprites, the bone is no longer selected, no longer there. Okay, let me come over here now. Sprite editor, come down to skinning editor, paste the rig. Target has different number of sprites, 7 compared to source's 6. Yeah. Eddie's playing Marvel Rivals. Okay. We'll just call that done. Apply that. Now it should be okay. Crap. I don't know why I opened that. I do need this open though. So this might be a big old problem because my current sprite sheet. Okay. How to add more sprites and bones to an existing rig and still maintain animations. Okay. Adding more sprites and bones to an existing rig while maintaining animations unit can be done by carefully modifying the rig without disrupting the existing hierarchy in animations. Here's how to do it. Prepare new sprites. Done. Open the existing rig in the sprite editor. Select the existing sprite sheet or rigged in project. Click sprite editor. Switch the skinning editor mode with the sprite editor. In the bones, create new bones and draw the new bones where needed. Make sure new bones are connected to parent bones to maintain the rig's hierarchy. Bind the new sprites to the rig. Add the new sprites to the rig. In the skinning editor, use the geometry tool to add the new sprites as meshes. Assign weights. Oh, fuck. Okay. Update the animator if necessary. Damn, dude, this is gonna be something else. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and take this, copy it, paste it. Let's go ahead and try to do this on the second version. Where's my... How do I know what I'm clicking on? Clear this. Oh, I just realized I'm... Well, it's fine. Okay, so... So, how do I do this? Maintain existing animations, verify bone structure. Okay, so bind new sprites to the rig. Add the new sprites to the rig. In the skinning editor, use the geometry tool to add the new sprites as meshes. Skinning editor. Huh. Does this have that? It does. The only difference is that it's got extra stuff right there. I don't know if this is gonna be possible. Let me ask this question just to the open internet and see if I can find like a tutorial. This is all Blender stuff. It might be helpful, but I don't think so. Okay. It's fine. Might just need to start over, honestly. It's totally fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's open this back up. It's just more practice, I guess. No, that's not what I wanted. Open sprite editor, skinning editor. Everything's rigged properly. But the cool thing is I can, like, since I have it, I need all this stuff. Okay, so let's do this. Create empty, call it layer whiteout, and we'll just start dragging stuff in, yeah? Oh. In that case, then we'll just do it like this. Okay. Let's turn this off. Come over here. So now I should be able to handle this with this. Yep, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, that's what I wanted. So for now, we'll rename this to eyes. We'll call this renames to body, and then we'll create a parent on this. We'll call this rename to rig. Put the body in there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's unpack it then. Prefab, unpack completely. Let's put the body into the rig. This is body 2. Body, upper body. Body. This is right arm. Right arm. I forget if I move this. Yeah, and if I move this, does the bones go with it? No, why not? Okay, hang on. I just have to remember how this works. Sprite skin. Okay, so I've got to add sprite skins to all of this. Okay. Let me get all these named first. Bone. Right arm, left arm. Still left arm. This is the head. Head. These are the left and right eyes. How did this not come out as 2 layers? That might not work. We'll see how it behaves. Left leg. Rename to right leg. Okay, there, everything's done. Let's do this stuff. Outside arm. This is rename left arm. Outside leg is left leg. Body. This is rename to right leg. And to right arm. Okay, now let's put the legs together and the arms together. Take the legs, put it below the body. Keep the body, head, and eyes. Now we gotta just, we're going to organize these. Make these all black. Take the eyes, make those white. Let's see where 0 is here. So we're gonna take body, we're gonna get our ground check, hold point, grab point, take all of these, put them in here as well. Okay. Now relative positions to the player. Let's go into local space. So local. This is the left arm. So take the left arm here, paste this. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so okay. Okay, how about this? 0, 0. U 0, 0. Now we need to get everything overlapping. Okay. What do we got? We are at 41 minutes. Still got time. Still hanging out. Okay, so in that case, interesting. Okay, all right, fine. Sprite has no binded poses. What does that mean? popping. Where? Actually, what the fuck? Where are my bones? I'm confused now. So how do you create a pose? That's I'm fucked. Damn it. bugs are pretty far up inside of him. Okay, that's fine. What the? How did I do that? That's weird. What is this game about? This is a 2D pixel physics-based puzzle platformer. Let me show you a little bit of the gameplay. I'm just working on... So, the game has a inversion mechanic where, like, the colors will swap. But right now, this is what we've got. So we got drag mechanics. Let me zoom out a little bit. Been working for a little while now. You got mantling, you got jumping, you got picking up objects and walking around with them. This is, you're able to drag stuff. So pretty much it's going to be like if you've ever played the game Limbo or Inside, it's like kind of taking a heavy influence from those games. Right. So let me get a box from over this side. Try to drag it over here. Right now I'm working on the character sprites. Whoopsie. You can see it's still a little weird with the physics, with the interactions between certain objects. It doesn't necessarily want to like behave properly. Working on the physics, but trying to get the animation and the inversion mechanic working today. Yeah, so it's just a small puzzle platformer. Worked on game design documents yesterday. So today is another just technical day for. Yeah, it's kind of like an art day. I'm working on the animation. So that's why I have this other player sprite right now. Is because I'm trying to get him rigged up and then get his animations created. Make the player work, you know. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Honestly, this is kind of like, I'll show you real quick what this is supposed to look like. So basically, the reason I have this other player character is so that I can switch from white to black back and forth. It's gonna make it so that he inverts. That's one of the main mechanics of the game, is that you invert yourself in color and and you invert the environment. So like everything in the background will change colors, and like certain platforms will show up, puzzle mechanics will show up, certain physics objects will behave differently. And that's what the game's about. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I applied to Playdead, which is the studio that makes Limbo. I applied to them maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and they said that they were reviewing my resume. So I was like, hey, you know, maybe I just make like a Limbo-esque game. And then a lot of the ideas that I came up for that little play test, I really liked, and so I wanted to like flesh it out. And so that's kind of what this project is. It's like fleshing out those ideas that I had. But just kind of, you know, a little bit of busy work today. It's this animation. I have to like basically redo all the animations because I can't figure out how to get my sprites to just like plug in over here in my current player. So that means I have to do it all over again basically. So yeah, just remaking the player character. I have all the scripts and stuff for him made up, but yeah. Even though all the scripts are made, I still have to make sure all the animations work. So it's gonna be a pretty heavy animation day today. I love that idea. Def gives gives Limbo. Yeah, the Limbo is like one of my favorite games of all time. Playdead as a studio in general is just their experiences are really fun. I think, and they're just really well made. Originally, I had wanted to have procedural animation. Kind of glad I didn't do that because I am still learning how to like rig up my sprites and stuff, and it's going better than I thought it would, but it's still a lot harder than I thought it would be too. Let me just move these down a little bit. Nope. So not the sprites. I gotta move down these. Okay. I just want to make sure he looks right. I mean, that looks right to me. Like for what he's supposed to look like. That actually looks better. Okay, so now I have to just get his animations working. Oh, there's a couple of other things that I need to put in actually before I do that. So he has these arms, extra arms that are for holding stuff. So I need to get his arms copied, and we'll call these holding arms. There's like a second set of arms that he has, and it's for when he's holding stuff. Holding. Rename. Holding. And then he has extra bones as well. These ones. Rename. Holding. I'm essentially gonna have to like re-go through the entire process of creating my player character, but I don't have to write all the scripts. I don't really know. I've been streaming this stuff for a little while. Okay, so let's make sure left arm holding goes here, and then right arm holding goes here. And then we take these and we turn off their sprite renderers so that they're not showing. Okay, there we go. That should take care of that. Now we have to go into animation. Actually, let me put on my scripts and stuff first before we do that. So this has a capsule collider. It's gonna be a copy from this. I need a rigid body 2D. Just double check to make sure. Does that look like the other one? I think it does. Yeah, that looks about the same size. I just want all the physics and stuff to work the same. So here's his grab point, here's his hold point, here's his ground check. Here's my ground check. Those are not in the right spot. Okay, ground check's most important. Let's get ground check in the right spot. I'm in global, I need to be in local. And then I need to go back to ground check. Transform. Copy, position. Take this ground check. Paste, position. There we go. That'll fix it. Same thing for grab and hold point. So grab grab point is like, it sets the position where it's checking to see if the player can grab stuff from. So it's like this little radius. Probably gonna move the grab point, not gonna lie. Because as it stands, the player can kind of grab things that are a little bit farther away than they should be. That's, I can definitely change these things. Copy position. I just want to get the baseline, like everything relatively the same. Okay, there we go. Now, I got my capsule, I need a rigid body. Copy component. Paste component is new, there's my rigid body. Now I need the sorting layer, copy component, player, paste component is new, sorting group. But anyways, this stream is kind of like a pretty technical stream on independent game development. Lots of coding, lots of being in the Unity engine. Yesterday I spent the past 2 or 3 days I spent on administrative work working on a game design document for this project. The plan is to monetize this. So this is like the full process from beginning to end. If you go back in my streams, it's basically like starting with an empty game project and then making the art, making the player, making the scripts, making all of the test scene, everything from beginning to end. And I'll take this all the way to when I'm like actually like, the plan is to get a little bit of help. So hiring some people to do some things that I can't do. So one big thing is music. Music is something that I can't do very well. So I'm gonna need help with that. Copy component. Take this, put it here. Paste component is new. So there's all of my standard Unity stuff. Now I need to get my scripts. Copy component. Paste component is new. I need to fix this. So this is now this ground check. There you go. Next is the mantle. So copy mantle. Paste component is new. Next is the climb. Copy component. Paste component is new. All of these movement scripts probably need to be consolidated into the movement script. Copy the interaction script. Just kind of how I like refactored the interaction script. I need to probably refactor all the movements. Paste component is new. And then I need to redo the ground check. Hold point. So this needs to be turned off because hold point is referenced via game object find. So there can only be one hold point in the game. This should work technically. He's just not gonna have any animations. Yes, he's working. He can mantle. He can grab. He should be able to grab stuff. Doesn't look like he can grab stuff quite yet. Let's make sure that he is his grab script. His interaction script. Oh, no wonder. I put ground check as his interaction position. Let's fix that. Okay, so now it should work. Okay, so I'm getting a null reference error. Let's just make sure. Okay, so it's because of this, the arm animation sprites. So I remember that I actually see this right here, arms holding. I need to make sure that in my sprites, these arms are also arms holding. Arms, crap, hang on. Arms holding. And then these are left arm and right arm bones. I just need to make sure that I set those up. So left arm and right arm are arms animation. Left arm and right arm holding are arms holding. And then in the rig, I need to go to left arm, right arm. How did I label this again? Right arm holding, right arm bone, left arm bone. And then these are untagged. So these are just bones, left arm, right arm bones. Okay. So then I'll just come over here. Left arm, bone. Right arm, bone. There you go. Okay, so that should fix that. There's just like some references from the script to the arm so that whenever you're grabbing stuff, it's still not right. Still the arm sprites. Okay. So these are arms holding. These are arms animation. And it said, let me just read this. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Grab toggle arms and toggle arm at visibility. Grab release counter action. Yeah, so it's when I'm trying to call that action, it's not working. That's because it's trying to reference something that isn't in the array. But I am setting these up. Is it because they're not in the right layers? Let me go look at these other arms. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. This is a player object. Yes, change the children. Let me go look at to see how it references it. So, arms and arm animation sprites. So, arm animation sprites is up here. It references 4 things. The right arm bone of holding, left arm bone of holding, animation arm sprites, which is arms animation, and then arm holding arm sprites. This should be done on awake, which it is. It's alright. Arms holding. So, these arms are arms animation, totally fine. These are arms holding. Those references should be made. Player equals game object, find object with tag. Is it because there's like a weird... But it's not, he's not turned on though. This isn't turned on. Hang on. See, this is all labeled player. Player equals game object player dot get component rigid body. It should be this. How often do I stream? It's been a pretty consistent daily thing. There are breaks in between. My usual schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I throw days in there, man. Let's see. It's probably, and it's always after work. So typically, what happens is I get on around 4, and I stream until 5. Some days are longer, some days are shorter. I don't really get a lot of viewers, so I don't have like a consistent schedule, but I like to stream on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I like to exercise on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then weekends are just kind of like free. And obviously, today's Sunday, and I'm like streaming in the morning. So it's just I had time to work, so I decided to work. I'm starting to realize there's some weirdness here. Let me go ahead and save this player prefab. Turn this back on. You see, this guy's working. Look, they work together. I think that is why I'm having issues here, is because there's 2 players in the scene right now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply all these overrides, and then I'm gonna delete this guy because I have a player prefab that I made. It's this. No, that's not good. Apply. Okay, there. I could have a bunch of these little guys. There's all my boys. Look, they can all grab. Well, this guy, one guy can grab. Not good. Not good. Not good. They're all grabbing at the same time. Okay. Well, the player prefab is working, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this and make sure that my current player is working. This is the player I care about. He looks good. I was afraid that he wasn't going to look good. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Get a load of this guy. Welcome back, Ethan. I've been working already for an hour and 20 minutes about. I do need to go get breakfast soon. McDonald's is gonna stop serving breakfast. No, I'm gonna miss it. There's no way. I'm gonna miss it. But I do have to go exercise today. I'm probably gonna go climbing around 12. Let me get this figured out. Because his arms, they absolutely should be seen. So the fact that the script is not working is kind of frustrating. Game object with tag left arm bone. This should have left arm bone. There's the tag. It should absolutely be stop streaming. Dude, you stopped streaming. I saw your stream last night. You were struggling to open a Word document. Can't believe it. Who struggles to open Word documents? Download Word. Oh, I need my music just stopped. Hang on, I gotta reset that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get... There we go. Because I don't have Word. I don't know, man. Let's see. So, let's just try one more time. Get the error, and then jump in the script and see where... Okay, see, even that's not good. Player equals game object, define game object, player, rigid body 2D. This has a rigid body 2D. And it's all these player rigid body errors. Oh, on awake, player equals game object, find object with tag, player, get component, rigid body. So, oh, it's a tag, not a layer. They're all in the layer tag. Okay, there, that fixes that. It was a tag. Okay, there, that fixes that. Oh, there we go. There, I got it. Now his arms are working. Okay, let's see how he looks in here. Yeah, there, he's good. Okay. Yeah, Ethan. So I had to remake the player sprite, or the player character, because now that I've remade it, I can do this. Watch. So watch here in this screen. I can do this now. Where he inverts. Before the color of the sprite was black, so I couldn't like control the color in Unity. Now that I made it white, I can control the color. Isn't that cool? So very nice. I just want to make sure but the thing is since I had to remake the player character, I have to remake all the animations. Sorry. I have to remake all the animations. Kind of gives me a chance to like make better animations. I really liked the animations I had before, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But with that being said, I was able to clean up the player prefab as well, which is good. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I just have to figure out where my animator is. It's in here. Okay, so go ahead and close this. This guy can be shut off. This guy needs to be worked on some more. So animator, player, avatar, animate, physics. Everything should be copied over. I just have to find his. There's his animator. So all of this stuff is still good. I just have to remake the animations because these animations are no good anymore. So these are going to get archived. Input system should be still working, hopefully. Let's try it. I mean, if it's working with keyboard and mouse, that runs off the input system. Let's just double check. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna put my controller down. God. Okay. And then I guess let's just jump into the animations. Let's open this. So here's my dope sheet. This guy. None of these should work for this guy. Okay, so what I can do is I can drag in the player again. And I can play these animations side by side. Do you not have your original sprite sheets and make this white? So I had to, so no, I did not. Or well, I have the original sprite sheet, but the change is the eyes. So I disconnected the eyes as a separate sprite, and it makes it so that it's 6 sprites versus 7 sprites, so the animations don't carry over. I could copy over the rig, but even the, like, basically whenever I, like, swap the sprites, it would put them in a weird spot. So, like, the sprites were not one-to-one whenever I made them white and moved the eyes. And there was just something weird happening. Like, whenever you overwrite the sprites in the player character, it didn't work. Like, it just didn't work. I don't know. There's probably a way to fix it. Like, you would have to... I think the main problem is that I separated the eyes from the head. So, like, right now, his eyes actually... His eyes are a part of a different... are on a different bone. So you can see his eyes are different. And the reason I did this is so that he could blink. Like, check it out. He can blink now. Yeah. That's why I did that. Whatever. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. It's fine. But that means that I have to make new animations. So I'm trying to remember how to make new animations. Okay, so we're going to take all of these animations and label them as archived. Rename to archive. Rename this to archive. It's okay, these aren't really that hard to make anyways. I think the guy said F5 was the shortcut for rename. It's one of the, I thought it was one of these. There, it's F2. Okay, so now I have, I can play these animations and stuff. Sorry, one second. Let's play an animation off of this guy. So that's his idle animation. I'll just remake this. So then I grab this guy, create a new clip. We'll call it player idle. Let's go ahead and, before I finish off on that, let's just make the archive folder. Drop all these in there. The reference should still be fine. Okay, let's work on this. So, sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna take the rig and I'm gonna I gotta add the properties. This is player idle. I need to add properties. Can I drag this in here? Damn it. Okay, it's fine. Sorry, it's just the entire rig should go, I guess. Okay, incorrect property. Add property. Sorry, excuse me. Damn. Alrighty. It's all the transforms that I want. I don't really want the is game object active. I don't really care about that. Let's try this first. We're just gonna open all this stuff up. So here's all of it. And then add this all. And then just remove the stuff as we don't need it. I think the rig is an empty game object, so we can remove this stuff. There we go. Body position. This stuff we don't really need, so I'll just delete this out. It's like, is it active or not? Don't care. Could care less. Remove all that. All right, there we go. So here's our setup. Here's our little guy. So whenever he's idling, basically here in the middle. Oh, come on. I don't really need all this stuff. Hang on, let's just make all this smaller. Usually I have my dope sheet like right here. It's closer to the bottom. Console right now. Do I really need the console right now? Not really. Let's minimize all this stuff. Okay, here we go. Keep this zoomed in. All right, now the dope sheet. Whoops, maximize that. Okay, so the dope sheet, it's pretty big. To be honest with you, I probably could use it on a different window. I want it like to go across the entire bottom, but since it's so huge right now, maybe it is best if I put it over here. I don't know. Let's just minimize how many windows I have open right now. Animator don't really care about. Let's put that in the hierarchy. Okay. All right, here we go. This is fine. Is that really on the 30 mark? Okay. So let's shrink him a little bit and then have his arms rotate out a little bit. What the heck? Hey, come on. That's because I had everything selected. So arms out a little bit. And then let's just play that. So there's that. I want his eyes to blink. So let's go ahead and put... So the eyes blinking is gonna be... It's obviously it's gonna be like this. But what's gonna happen is like his eyes are gonna just be slowly opening and closing. Whoopsie. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Player sprite. Player idle. Play this. Let's look at the game view. Yeah, whatever. So it's too fast. Let me look at my archive idle. It's 30 samples. So we're gonna change this to 30 samples as well. Hit play. Damn it. Wrong play button. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here. Go to my player idle, hit play. Go to game view. Okay, so I like his eyes, the way his eyes look. Damn it, I keep hitting that play button. Come on, no play. Let's go back to idle. So this is left eye scale. These are arms. This is right arm scale. We're gonna delete those. What we're gonna do is lengthen the animation to be double this size. So I'm gonna record. It's gonna have 2 cycles essentially. So it goes here and then it's gonna go here again. So copy this. Copy this, paste it. Paste those. And bring them out to 301. And then I'm gonna come over here. Copy this. Bring that out to 4. There. Now here, I'm going to record his eyes, changing shape. And then I'm gonna hit play on the animation. Okay, so his eyes close too slowly. So the way we speed that up, excuse me, is we fully open them here. So we take the eyes, left eye, right eye scale. It's right here. Right eye scale. Copy. And we paste that like right here. And right here on either side. Oh, his body position, I don't need that. This right here, I don't need this part of that. Now you can see now his eyes open a lot smoother. They close a lot faster is what I mean. Let's just slow it down a little bit. So what we do is we spread this out. Whoa, hey. Let's play that. One of his eyes, they get wonky. Okay, I messed that up. Alright. So don't know why these are separated like this. It's 2 keyframes per. Alright, whatever. It's fine. I'll just move it like this. So let's see what it looks like. It's fine. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Let's look at this other idol. Oh. Yeah, I actually like my new idol. Okay. This doesn't look bad. His head might be a little low. Let's see. got it. This gets it stuck where it's at. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll come back here. And we will record and set the head to the correct position. Like that. Come back over here. Oh no, stop recording. Head position. Get all this stuff. Copy it. Paste it. Paste it. Play it. Look at the game. Yeah, I like his head being a little bit more separated from his body like that. It might be a little too high. I don't know. Let's try to reposition it again. So look at the head. See? Down just a little bit. That looks good. Okay, so then we copy, paste, paste, play. There we go. Okay, cool. Now that we've got this, go back to the project. We can come in here. Okay, hang on. So now that we've got that, we can go to the animator, take this player idle, and go in the inspector here. It's an archived idle. Instead, we do the player idle. And now we should be able to play, and this guy should just idle now from here on out. Looks good. And he blinks? He blinks! Blink again, buddy. He's blinking. Yes. Okay, cool. Great. All right, nice. Now we got to do the rest. Hierarchy. Animation. Click on the player. We're going to add a new clip. Create a new clip. And it's going to be the player move then. Player move. We'll start with the idle. The full setup for the idle. Copy all of this. Move. Paste that in. Right, so the move, we're gonna zoom out. Go to 2. Is that right? Let's look at the move archive. It's 100 samples. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, so
think I've actually got this backwards. Also, his arms are not in the right spot. So let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and tweak all this stuff. So when you start running, start with your dominant hand. Let's go ahead and move these into position a little bit more. Let's get these in here. Okay, so his arms are gonna go back and forth. Trying to think. This is his like out. So what is it again? So you're like your arms. How the fuck do you run? When this is forward, this is back. Is that right? What the fuck? Why can't I remember how to walk? Jesus Christ! In my brain. Okay. So when you walk. So when you take a step, the fuck? Oh, okay, give me a second. I gotta walk around for like 5 seconds. Opposites. What? Really? Okay. Opposites. It's opposites. So when my left foot is out, my right foot is out. Or no, when my left foot is out, my right arm is out. Ugh. My left foot is out, my right arm is out. Okay, so if we are left hand goes forward, that means this foot is going forward, this foot's going backwards, this arm's. Oh my god. And then if this arm is forward, this leg is forward, this arm is this way, and this arm is this way. Okay. That somehow looks right. I never doubted myself for a second. Okay. Now we also need to we need to rotate the body a little bit. Okay, got it. Copy this, paste it over here, and then he's rotating. Okay, now we need to give it a little bit of spring. Okay, so let's grab this, shrink him a little bit, up, and then lengthen him a little bit, and then come back here, copy this, paste it over here, and then play. Go to the game. Okay, and then we go to 100 samples. Let's do 80 samples instead. Yeah, this looks good. And then we switch him to idle. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So that's 2 animations down. Next clip is the jumping clip. Go to this player and play this. Huh? What do you mean? archive jump. It literally is just like his arms go up. Okay, that's fine. 60, 60, 60, 60. So we'll go with this. Player jump. Get this out of here. Come over here. We're going to take my idle. Start with the idle. Copy all of this. Go to the jump. Paste that in. Now for the jump, we're going to select everything. The entire body. Scene. And then we're going, oh, actually we're going to take the body and we're going to shrink it and lengthen it. Oh shit, sorry, hang on. So we're gonna actually take this, copy it over to 2. And then we're gonna come back here. Let's look at the player again. Player jump. How does this work? Okay, so he looks like he goes up and then he like slowly spreads back out. He rotates back. His so we have him like jump forward. So let's have him do that. Go back to my player. Come back to jump. So let's have him move, rotate forward, spread out, thin out, make his arms go a little bit like this, make his legs go a little bit like this, and then we'll come back over here, and we like spread out a little bit, and then we play this. Oh, I didn't record any of that, did I? Whoops. Okay, let's record that. So let's take this, rotate it, lengthen me out, thin me out. Let's go like torpedo style. Okay. Let's make him look up a little bit. And then we bring this over here. Now we're here. Spread the legs a little bit. The arms. Okay, there's the jump. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm out of time. I got 10 minutes left. With 10 minutes, what can I do? I mean, I can just like keep working on these. Okay, so jump. I need a few more things. I need mantle. I have move. I have jump. I need land. I need land. So let's go look at this player and look at his landing animation. So it looks like so get squished. Go to normal, then get back to idle. Okay, that's fine. So we'll come over here to the player. Let's go to my idle. So take idle, copy that, make new clip, player, land. Paste this in. So then we have his arms coming down like this. I need falling. Where's falling? Where's my player falling? Okay, so it's just a more exaggerated last frame of jumping. So then we come over to his jump. Yeah, it's him spreading out. So then we come over here to this jump. Let's make this a little bit more exaggerated on the very end of this. Okay, just like that. And then let's make the falling animation. Copy. Player falling. Okay, so in falling, I need the last frame of jump. So got my last frame of jump. Come back to falling. Paste that in. Now record. And then add 2. We paste the same frame. But we're recording, so it's just going to be more exaggerated. Let's make his eyes a little bit bigger. And then play that. Let's do this. Let's go to his jump animation. And then on his very last frame, let's actually squish him a little bit. So grab the body. Oh shit. Squish him just a little bit. Okay. And then we take this, copy it over to the falling. Jump. Copy this. Come on, make sure it's copied. Falling. What the fuck? It's because I wasn't recording, I bet. Jump. Record. Come over here. Make sure to squish him a little bit. Okay. Copy this. Go to falling. Paste that. Okay, let's play this. Okay. Now, I need his eyes to be this normal size in the new frame of landing. Oh, it's just idle, but squished. So we go back to idle. Idle. We grab this, copy that. New player land. Actually, I have a land. It's just very squished, spread out. Shoot. Okay, so let me look at the land archive. So his hands will be out. And he goes back to the idle. So obviously we want this, copy this, come over to land, go over to 2, paste that in there. This is the last frame of falling. Okay, let's make his eyes the normal size now. So we have to go to, I can go back to falling. So look at falling, it's going to be eyes scale. Copy this right here. Copy these. Now go back to landing. Make them like this. And what we're going to do now is, since we're landing, we're going to have him close his eyes. Let's go ahead and make him squish down a little bit. Squish and flatten, and then take his eyes. Eye scale, left eye scale. I'm gonna have him close his eyes entirely. Fuck, I wasn't recording. Damn it. Okay, whatever. So in this instance, we'll go back to body. Squish him. Spread him. Get the eyes. Squish these even more. Spread them even more. Okay. Okay, and that happens really fast. So now with that, we should have all of the animations we need except for mantling, which is okay. We're not going to use mantle for right now, but we can come in here. We should be able to hit player idle. All of these things we can delete. Player move. Go in the inspector. Move. Okay. Player land. Land. Falling. Jump. Okay. So now we should be good to go. It's so much more pronounced. That looks normal. Let's make sure his grabbing is working. Holy shit. It's because there's another player in the scene. Let me turn him off real quick. Let's play again. His arms are being weird. Okay, it could use some work, but we're out of time, so that work will have to wait until next time. He's blinking at least now. See, that right there is weird. That was a problem before. I'll work on fixing that as well. Okay, alright guys. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. I will catch you in the next one.